Alright. Let's retry this. What's going on with this live, man? It's kind of messed up. It was like taking forever for, like, dude, I don't know. It wasn't loading, something was glitching, so restarted it. So anyways, I'm going to put a couple marks on here where this goes. The middle. We're taking this whole liner out. Clayton, what's up? How's it going tonight? Do-do-do. Alright, we're gonna have some up and down marks on the helmet. That's probably alright. Yo, thanks for likes, thanks for repost. Space Comics, what's up? How's it going tonight? Yo, I see out there, we're trying to fix this helmet. It better be regular chat. My God, if it isn't. Please tell me it's regular chat. I did redo that, right? Yes, good. I'm glad you're doing good. What's up on Mars today? Have you ever come across the rover up there? Alright. Here's today's mission. Is I need to redo this helmet. There's straps in it. There's enough things. I have 3 days till this next fight, right? Gracie, I don't know if Gracie's here or not, but it says Gracie's tuned into is on TikTok. So here's the thing. I have like 3 days till fight time. I have a helmet that needs some work done. There's enough things wrong with it that warrant me taking the whole liner out and redoing it. I have like 3 days off of work. What day is it today? Monday? Tuesday? Yo, Link Makers, what's up? So it's what day is it today? Monday? So I have 3 days to get this helmet redone, put back together, fine-tune it. I've never taken this liner out of here. I'm scared to see what we're gonna find. Like, no joke. It has some issues that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to resolve. This is nice. There's actually some really good string in here. Thanks for the likes. How do you start doing this? Alright. The best interactive map you can find is the AMMA, Armored Medieval Martial Arts website, right? You know AMMA? If you type AMMA, it usually comes up with some, there's a person who goes by that name. They're, like, I don't know if they're, like, Hindu or something, just looking at their profile. But either way, you would probably have to type in AMMA, like, or medieval MMA. On their website, you will find a tab called Start Fighting. Yo, thanks. Hey, it's good to see you though, Space Comics. You know, you were here for this. We got like 500,000 hits. It's always good to see ya. So the AMMA, thanks for stopping in though. Thanks for Featherfall. Thanks for the Rosa. Bark, bark. Space Comics too. Just thanks for stopping by and just taking time to come say hi. There's a map, interactive map that will pop up in the tab. Featherfall, again, thanks for the rose. Or no, Space Comics, thanks for the rose. We're drinking some iced coffee. I don't think it's very good, but we're drinking it. It's not totally full. I already had half of it the other day. I drank half at work. So what you will find is an interactive map. Find a team near you. If you can't find a team near you, I highly recommend going to an event. You can always start your own team. You really need to talk to somebody like in person about how to get started. Like no joke. I might have to buy some of this So I think to keep this like medieval looking, we're gonna roll with the fishing line down here, like around the bottom. But up around the bars, I'm gonna get some of this waxed thread if possible. I just think it's for the look. I don't know if I want to have fishing line, though you can't really usually tell. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. I gotta get more fishing line tomorrow. We're going to the leather store that Jeremy recommended. It's out this way. Oh my, we got so much to do in 3 days to get ready for this fight. So one of the main things, though, the leather straps that go under my chin kind of broke. I'm glad everybody came by. I was sitting here for like 2 minutes, and there was like 0 viewers. So I restarted the live stream. I don't know. I turned the hat around. It could have been the hat, you know. It's a White Sox hat. The AI could think it says a different S word. I've personally seen someone think that the White Sox logo was a different S word. If you don't talk about. So stupid. I figured that's probably why I was banned for the day, so I flipped my hat around. Wild. Yeah. If you have trouble finding a team, you really got to go to an event. If you go to an event, if you have to pick, if there's no team near you or event, if you have to pick, going to an event is a lot better, because at least then what will happen is you can at least see it in person. If you find a team near you, you'll be like, oh, come to practice, you know, all this stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about? Actually, I don't know why I'm pulling these things out now. I could just cut this out. So yeah, I got this huge fight, man. Saturday night. I got to get this helmet redone. The straps broke earlier this year, and I've just been kind of holding them together inside. I think it has some rust inside too, so I really want to see what's going on. And I might try and add some padding in the front. My nose sits right behind this plate on here, and I'm going to be getting punched in the face, like full 100% punched in the face. Thank you, thank you. And Featherfall, again, thanks for the Rosa. Bark, bark. I'm going to be getting punched in the face so hard. We're just going to redo some things here. Alright, I got to cut all this off. Even around these bars. The thing I'm scared is now I'm taking this apart, there's no going back. I have 3 days to figure this out, though. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Let's get this one off. I might be able to just pull this out after this. Come on. See, these are all shredded anyway, you know, from fighting this whole year. Well, like I said, I actually never redid this at all before. Don't ever thrust a point towards your hand, so we gotta move our hand there. Good looking out. But oh, here it comes. Alright, I see how it's put together. Thank you! It's a nasal helm. Oh man, dude, so much rust just fell out of there. I had a feeling something bad was going on in here. Ugh. From here down is like chainmail and stuff like that. Oh man, dude, this is not good. It's got rust inside, which is gonna happen. I mean, obviously, I got it gets sweaty. Wow, this needs redone. I might just dip this in a vinegar bath, honestly. Come on. What is it stuck on? Ooh. Oh, it's stuck on the clip. I see it. It's just getting hung up on the little clips on the side there. Wow. All right. Whoa, man. This is what I look like inside my helmet. Dude, this is scary. I got it. This is made in Russia. It's from Arma Moscovia. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on. Here, look at this. This is me, everybody. Keep my eyes closed, make sure there's no dust. Alright. The company that makes this is no longer around. Wow. Look at that little rust pile in there. Yo, Gavin, thanks for the love you so much. I just might dump this in the vinegar bath too. All right. We're gonna hit Bob here tonight too. A lot sooner than we thought. Thank you. So, I could hear the rust rolling around here. Here, come with me a second. We gotta dump this out. Oh, man. It's really comfortable, actually. Yeah, I have a whole suit. I'm fighting Saturday. You ever see those videos of the guys in, like, the cages? Like, that's what I'm doing Saturday. Alright. Let's dump this rust out. You hear that? Here's what we got cooking over here. Let's turn these lights on. You can see what we got cooking in the pot over here. It's check this out. This is that's the chainmail Aventail. Getting this rust off of it. I'm going to as soon as that is done, I'm swiping all the rust off and I'm dumping it in oil. Fluff, what's up, Fluff? So, yeah, we got a big issue with this helmet. It is so rusty inside. Nothing crazy. Like, I mean, all the welds look actually kind of crappy now look at, but they're not bad. So I think what we got to do, I had to get this off anyway, because I also have to look at the padded liner. Let's look at that next. I need to make a new chin strap. Yeah. Dude, it's this armor here, I'll show you a set, because this armor that I'm working on is all over the place. But this armor here is 115 pounds with everything on. But it's you know, it's solid. So not just 60, but like add another like 50 pounds to that. All right, we gotta look at this chin strap. Yeah, that's what I be running around in out there. All right, let me set this up here a second. The chin strap is what really caused me to take this apart. Yeah, it is. It's like having another human on you. You're right. Okay, the strap on here doesn't look too hard to recreate. So I need to go to this leather store tomorrow. So see, here's how this goes on. This is what goes under my chin, this strap here. I definitely need to redo this. So, this is a great way to have a helmet strap, though. Yo! Optimus at Gaming, what's up again? How's it going tonight? Optimus. I'm checking out my helmet liner, man. And it needs, my whole helmet needs some work. Well, let's pull these old threads out of here while we're at it. Yo, and Optus, thanks for the repost. Let's get all these old threads out of here. I have 3 days to redo this helmet. I have like less, I want to get done in like less than that. So I have to make a trip to the leather store. Jeremy, who comes through chat, he showed me where to get leather around here. Actually, he looked up. Yo, Gavin, thank you for that. Thank you for the roses. Gavin, what tool are we gonna use to get these out of here? What now? How do I just come sit down and lose everything? Here's the tool. Oh yeah, I gotta turn this around. Yo, yeah, no worries. It's good to see you. Whether you hear, you know, if you don't make it back, always good to see you. Pull these threads out of here. We'll get as much done as we can do prepped with this right now. I need to take this with me to the leather store though. I might try and redo my part of my Aventail too. Nice. Yeah, we'll be on. It is for Boo Hurt. I'm fixing my helmet. About to get back into the cage fighting side of the sport, so I need to make sure that everything's like tip-top shape. Man, is this like gonna be a little bit of a project here. My chin strap broke like a couple tournaments ago. I have not got around to make a new one. That I always sideways hat always. I actually had it frontwards. I either wear it frontwards or sideways. So I started to stream a little while ago and no one was tuning in. I swear I was banned because I think and someone, the White Sox, right? I think the AI was reading it as a different 3-letter word that starts with the letter S. You know what I mean? They probably thought it was an offensive word. Because AI is stupid like that. So I was sitting here for like 2 minutes, like waiting to get started, and like nobody came by. Like 0 viewers. For a long time. A couple minutes. So I was like, let's just restart. No problems now. Let me get all this thread out of here. Featherfall, thanks for the Rosa. Bark, bark. Yo, what's up, Illy? Or Ely? Perhaps. Oh, man. Pulling all this old thread out here. 2 days to fix the helmet. Next fight, 2 days. Plus, I have to get all my workouts in. So, this is cutting into workout time. Plus, we gotta hit Bob. You know how we do that on this channel. Alright, that's not pulling out, so we're gonna cut this thread. It's not a baby, it's my helmet liner. Oh man, heck yeah. I'm like certain I'm not gonna have any live stream of it though, just so we all know. There's absolutely no way I'll be able to live stream my fight. Besides, it's a pay-per-view event, so you know I wouldn't even feel right like having my own live stream during it probably. We gotta cut these here. Oh man, I want to add some padding. I'm gonna be getting punched in the face like so hard, so I'm gonna add some padding to the inside of the front before we put this back together. I need to anyway in general. We'll get this thread out, then we're gonna hit Bob. Wixard! If you're there, what's up? Time to get ready. I was just saying I'm gonna be getting punched again this year, so we better get this padding all situated. Hello! How's it going? Good to see you. We're representing Pittsburgh. At the armored cage fights. Nikki, thanks for the like. What's up, Nikki? I know Nikki, you know, my buddy Chris there, or Wixard. I always like say I'm like dox his real name. But people in the sport know who he is. Oh no, there's a rivet poking your forehead. Dude, I don't know who I'm fighting either. It's kind of like I saw your comment. It's like trying to figure out what to read on Netflix. I just tried to make it easy. I said I'll fight anybody. Dude, the lineup is everybody out there. The lineup for this event, they're all like straight killers. There's not like you can't just be like, hey, I'm gonna fight this guy because it might gonna be easy. No, man. Everybody in this event, they said all-star event. It's a freaking all-star event. You wanna be in an event with like 18 people and you can be afraid of all of them. This is it. Oh, did you? See, I haven't, yeah, I should have maybe done that too. There's a couple of people on that list I've fought, like, you know, just like, in the list or something over the years, but... Oh, man. Dude, my helmet had, like, rust on the inside. I could just tell because I could hear something rattling around, and sure enough, we take off the helmet, and there's rust in there. I just need a new helmet liner, but that's going to be something. I don't have time to... I don't have to... You know, this is totally unexpected fight. How much elixir? Dude. I'm trying to pick some up tomorrow. So tomorrow, after, I don't know if it's going to snow. What's the weather supposed to be like? I heard it's supposed to snow. But I'm going to go to the leather store. So here's... Oh, hey, do you even see how these straps are put in? Here, let me just cut this, because this is just being a pain. It's not coming out. I lost a knot somewhere in there. Like, these straps need redone. This is really why I had to take it apart, because my strap broke. If you're still there, hang on. And I had re-riveted in together with... So it's actually, like... Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. You see how this has... I just... It's like a... I just held on by fishing line. So I had to redo this either way. But see, it's just... this is how it goes together. One strap. This is your helmet strap for this helmet. This, like, it's not riveted to the metal like a lot of the other ones, which I think is great. The face I just made, I felt like DSP. Y'all know who DSP is? Alright, we're pulling out all the old string. This thing's so orange, man. The chainmail's getting all cleaned up too. We're gonna show up, we're gonna look really nice and cool for this AMA event. Looking real professional. This is the helmet padding. The liner, I mean, this is the liner part. I'm gonna try and redo the padding and all that stuff within a couple days, you know. Northern Logger, yo, it was cool seeing over in What the World live stream the other night. I was at work though last night too, so I didn't have tons of time to just hang out when you came by. But I saw ya. All right, all these threads need cut. Yeah, we gotta picking it all up tomorrow. We're going on a quest. I have the Shock Tech stuff, but it's strips, and if I can find something that's a little bit better than strips, where I can cut out some squares. But yeah, this helmet needed redone. Yeah, heck yeah, it was good seeing that. It's cool hanging out. Like, usually if I'm not here, and I'm like, you know, if I don't have nothing going on, I'm usually over in his live stream. Oh yeah, getting there. Getting all the old thread out. So yeah, we're gonna have a great event, I can tell you that. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. First time since Devin knocked me out that I'm fighting in a cage. I don't know if you remember that. Yes, 2000. You got a month to go till that year at least. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna touch this. I'm gonna try and clean it up. I'm not gonna soak it. I don't know if it will dry. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna redo the whole inside of the helmet. I'm gonna clear coat it. Or something. I'm gonna have to take this out again at some point anyway, to redo. This is just like to make sure. I need to fix these I need to fix this strap. I will come back now that I got a good look at what's going on inside. I'm gonna revisit it here after a little while, and we'll redo some more things in it. But this is like my emergency fix before Saturday here. You know what sucks though? I gotta work tonight before. I'm calling off work to fight Saturday. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. The fights don't start till 7, so that's like plenty of time, but still, it's like, ugh. You know, I'm gonna be waking up at like 3 p.m. after working night shift. What a disaster. I love the helmet though. It's just like, it's like, what a disaster though, huh? Why are these? Oh, it's stuck because it's tied. I see. Now I gotta cut this knot. The helmet, it's so this is like pre-war Russia, Arma Moscovia, which I believe they are no longer in service. And if they were, I don't know if you can even still like get stuff shipped to you from Russia these days. I don't even know how that works. I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't. Pull these threads out from the back. Better fall. Thanks for the rose. Bark bark. Yeah, and if there's I hate having to do stuff like this, but if there's anything you got to working on armor is kind of fun. Boy, will you learn all kind of stuff about armor by working on it. Where is this at? It's right here. That's why it's not coming out. I didn't see that. I gotta cut that thread there. We're still hitting Bob tonight too. I gotta get like 3,000 hits in. Well, I want to get this part of the helmet done now. We're taking these threads out, and then we're gonna hit Bob right after that. 3,000 hits today, everybody. Don't worry. If you're here for the usual chat and hanging out with hitting Bob, we got some of that coming up. I'm gonna pull all this thread out here. Get as much done as we can, the boring stuff. Oh, wait. Oh. So I have the SCA. I have the stuff. It's from the SCA. It's the same thing. But I have it, it's in strips. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like a big square. Could you imagine like, oh, I forgot all these ones here. Ah, man, there we go. Can you imagine what the inside of this helmet's been like for so long that it's like so rusty, man. I want to try and clear coat it. We're gonna do that tomorrow as early as possible so it dries, have as much time as possible to dry. We need it to dry so we can put this back in. Hopefully it'll help protect it from getting too rusty inside. I don't know if that will happen or not. Yo, Sir Mango! D. I haven't seen D, man. Oh wait. Oh! D, I see you. Sorry, my bad. Mango, what up? Yo, I see y'all now. Sorry, I missed you in the beginning. The inside. Actually, not too bad. Oil, you're right. And boy, do we have a lot of oil we could use, huh? Get these out. Last couple threads and we'll set Bob up. We're gonna get some hits on Bob. We'll get some techno music on. You know how I roll. Techno. Ooh, that was a long one. Yeah, I remember you're saying that. And Will too, right? Or is Will not on your team? I just remember that you know Will. Come on. See, I don't even know where this top half's even... Oh, alright. Yeah, Mango. Okay, so you know. I get it, man. I know what you're saying. I have the blue app. Okay, all right. I mean, I like him. I'm just saying, but there's probably I don't know why he isn't. I mean, I'm just not gonna assume nothing, but I'm just saying it's probably I can imagine how things are. Touchy situation there, that's for sure. Great thing about scalpels, everybody, they cut so well. I can't find the end of the threads on these, and these might not even get sewn back in anyway. I actually don't even really need the front sewn in up top. As long as I get it around the bars and stuff, we're good. We're all good. So the mission tomorrow, we got to go to the leather store. It's probably going to snow. That means I might have to take the truck. I don't know. It'd be a nice drive in the truck. I would love to live stream a drive in the truck. But I don't think this app would like that. You know, that's probably not a bad idea. Yo, yeah. Hennon, that's great, man. Hennon's like one of the first people that, I think got hit while he's down by Will. Alright, last little piece of pull out of here. Nope. Where's that connected at? The thing is, I don't see it. It must. I wonder if they did a loop through it inside the fabric. It doesn't really matter. We're just gonna cut it so it just doesn't exist anymore. Because you don't see it, you never know it's there, right? My friend used to have this in college. Used to say, "Behind the knees, no one sees," and he would wipe his hands behind the knees of his pants. And he's kind of right. You don't see all that. Eating Doritos or something, wipe his hands behind the knees of his pants. Alright, I think we got it. Nope, one more. Yeah, Chris. I'll see you, man. It's gonna be a good time. Good to be all of us together. Defend the city. Yeah. Bro, it's good to see you, man. I hope you have a good rest of the day. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. I don't know what Menser is. To tell you the truth, to know if I could say that if I've thought about it or not. I might have thought about it. Maybe if I thought it was something else. 10,999. Thanks for the rose. Alright. Oh yeah, and the reason I'm not going to soak this is because I don't want it to get too... I need it to dry. This also has to be dry within like 3 days. Alright. Wow, what a mess. Alright, we're taking this with us. Look at this thing. What's up, guys? Yo, yeah. Feather's here. What? So, I don't know. Crocodile, did you get filtered for something? Because, it said, they would do it once for looks. I don't know if did I miss something? Yo, 10,999, thanks for the rose. We're gonna start our workout of the night. Yeah, right? Look at this thing. I don't know if it filtered out part of what you're saying, but, Tin Man! And Feather! Look at this mess. Yep, we're getting it. We gotta get it at like 3,000 tonight. I mean, there's no excuse. This, you know what? I'm gonna throw this out after. Crocodile, I did not see it. 3,000 Pell strikes, I see that. Feather, Tin Man, thanks for the gifts. Get a hold of the neck neuro helmet on his intercept spheroid. Yeah, dude, this thing is a disaster. And then I just see you see that. Fixing straps, yeah. So this is gonna be a quick fix. We're putting it back together. I'm gonna put everything back together and take it out again later during the off season. I didn't know I was gonna be fighting again, but as you can see, for the last couple events, this leather strap snapped, and I tied it together with a couple loops of fishing line through here. It's been fine, but nobody's been physically yanking on my helmet. Do you know what I mean? Alright, so now... And I don't know, Crocodile Dundee, what is going on, why it got filtered, but I don't see it. So we gotta get some hits on Bob now. That means we gotta get some techno music going here. Wow, look at that. Dude, come with me. You know what? Actually, it's not too bad. Look, like... It never. My helmet never actually stunk at all. My armor. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm screenshotting that crocodile. Yeah, gotcha. I'm gonna screenshot that, and we're gonna. I'll put that. How about I'll put that other helmet on? Let me wash my hands here real quick. Bringing the freaking tripod all around the house. That's what it's like, I guess, live streaming. And if you haven't seen yet, the chainmail is taking a bath. There's so much to do in a couple days. I don't even know if this rust is gonna come off my hands. We're trying to get it off real quick. Ugh. This is the rag I was using to try and clean it all up, man. Oh yeah, the scythe, the scythe in that Yo, who did that share? Yo, Logger, thanks for the share. All right, oh, the scythe. I gotta turn his lights out. The scythe and that saw were in the basement when I moved in here. Tin Man, thanks for the likes. Look at this, $6, everybody. Because the can was crushed. $6 for this whole thing of coffee. It's cheap coffee, but heck, you know, why not? All right, score, right, dude. The way prices are, I'll buy a dented can of coffee. All right, we're gonna start getting Bob ready here. Where's the counter? The counter. We'll wear this other helmet maybe for a little bit. The phone must have updated or something. All right, come on. Yo, Tin Man, you have a good night. What's up, Naya? How's it going? Let's get the counter going. We got to get 3,000 hits. What time is it? 11? Like 12:30. We're going to like 12:30. Oh, here's the total. We got to write this down on here. It's day 170. We got to get, oh boy. All right. So how many hits is this? What are we at? Hang on. All right. 500. 693 plus 3,386. So we're on 504,079. Let's write that down. Also tomorrow, if it's a good day and not too cold or snowy, we're getting some armored cardio in the daytime. I'm like maybe at the park or something. The main mission tomorrow, though, is to get leather straps. Alright, day 170. And we're on how many? Oh, dang it, the stupid thing shut off. 504,079. Alright, I know it's backwards, so we're gonna switch that, like right now. I have biothane. I don't know if I'm gonna use biothane for those straps, though. Does that look a little better? right, let's get the counter going. Not trying to kill it today. Dude, I've only slept like 3 hours so far today too, so not trying to get crazy. I'd love to do some cardio today, but I think it's better if I just like take it easy, work on that helmet a little bit. Tomorrow's cardio day, day after, and the day after. How's everybody doing by the way? Gavin, dude, my favorite cardio day is putting on armor and running around. Good, glad you're doing good. Wait, what is on the website? Yeah, just run around full armor today. I do have a whole big roll of biothane, like tons of it. I don't want to use it for the chin strap. I don't know. I'm sort of just sticking with the old leather strap. I'm going to replace it how it is. Ooh, I've earned 4 shiny new badges, it says. On this punching bag app. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. The counter will start. Alright, it's working. You got to hit it once to get it started. Alright. Let's get the controller. And I'm going to put this other helmet on. We got to get this sweatshirt off. We're about to get real up in here. If you're wondering what that thing is, that is for whenever I do the live streams with where it's pointing down and looking over top. Let's see, better looking background. Does this bounce? Kinda. All right, I'm just getting the controller to turn this PlayStation on again. All right. What day is today? Monday. I have like exactly 4 days from right now is the end of the fight, 11 p.m. So at this time, 4 days from now, we'll know if I won or lost or however that plays out. All right, let's get some. My daughter downloaded The Sims on here. Now I can't download War Thunder because it took up all that extra memory. I was trying to get rid of memory on here to download War Thunder again. Now I can't. See, there it goes. It just told me it's running out of space. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I have faith in myself too. I mean, like, yeah, I'm not saying at all like I'm gonna lose. I'm just saying, but it's it's not like a walk in the park by any means. None of us know who we're fighting yet, which is kind of funny. All right, where's the search bar? Let's see. I know who we should listen to today. We go. No, not this one. Wait, I want to play a different one. Hang on. There we go. Let's get this helmet on. I can't guarantee we're wearing this for too long. The fight is here in Pittsburgh.
So make it famous.
Is Comish on?
1/2 off at your local Famous Footwear or famous.com.
Skip this ad, that's for sure. Oh, good, I can skip it already. Yeah, Pittsburgh, I don't even have to drive anywhere for... Yo, thanks for the hurt me! Seamstress! Well, here we go. Oh, man. It's time, everybody, to get the hits on the dummy. We're 500,000 hits into it. Boy, I wish I would only have sometime. I was like, man, thanks for the go popular. Just think if I'd only want to do 500,000 hits, I'd have been done. But no, we gotta do it. It's like right now we gotta do everything up to now. We gotta do it again. 500,000 hits. No stopping. the hype train. All right, here we go. I don't even know if it's even a hype train anymore. The thing is, this is day like 170, you know. So by 340 or earlier, Featherfall. Thanks for the rose. Bark bark. We should be all set. Oh, that could be a little loud. Let me get the. That's probably all right. All right. Yeah, the head splitter. You do know that someone else did split their head open on a live stream again, Featherfall? Were you here? Do you know about that? It's happened twice. The other time that it wasn't me. One of my other friends had a helmet on. Yeah, dude, what is up with that? I need to get that clip. I need to upload that clip. Actually, I need to go back and get that clip. I need to plug this in too because it's only on 30%. Glad we caught that before it gets bad. Charging. This is a very nice charger, phone charger. I got it in the Lost and Found at work. If nobody comes to get their stuff in the Lost and Found after like 3 months, they're not coming to get it, so it's a nice charger, I'll say that. Let me turn this light on. It looks better. Alright, now we're all set. Just staying loose, you know. I only slept 3 hours so far today, so I'm gonna get some hits in here. Like 12, 15. I don't even know if we'll even get close. We might not even get like 2,000 hits, but everything counts, you know what I mean? The head splitter helm. Yeah. Someone goes to headbutt you, man. It's good to have a fluted helmet. Thanks for the likes. Y'all know about that? Does everybody who's here in chat know about the guy who headbutted me? I'm kind of just I'm just going through the motions, everybody. No. Oh my god. So around Halloween, is the sound okay? Can you hear me all right with everything going on? So the week before Halloween, I went out, and I have a video of it about, well, a month's worth of uploads ago now. So it's probably like 25 videos back. I have a highlight of it. So this guy, man, he comes up to me like, we were at, I was going out in Armor, like, week before Halloween. Alright. Let me turn it down then a little bit. It's more important that I hear it, right? Not just kind of chill background noise, right? So the week before Halloween, the weekend before, I was like, I'm gonna put. All right, cool. That helps for the future too. Now I'm gonna like just leave it at that volume. Yo, Big Man Visuals, what's up? Just so I'm not heart. Here's what we get for heart me's today. A headbutt and a 360. I'll do 6 for all the heart me's so far. Because I have a big fight coming up. I hardly slept at all. I'm not in the mood to just go jumping around. So, headbutt. So this guy literally headbutted me in this helmet. So how it happened, I went out like the weekend before Halloween. And I put armor on. I wore my armor out. The same armor in Stinky Gambison that I fight in. Oh, you're right. We'll do something. I think there were 6. So this guy, right? I'm walking past. There's this bar, and no one is dressed up. So this guy comes out where him and his friends, like there were 3 or 4 of them inside. There are 5. Sorry, they're inside this bar, and they're like, dude, they're like, you gotta come have a drink with us, with a costume like that. I was like, all right, let's go. So I'm wearing my exact armor for fighting in. Luke, what's up? But I had this helmet on since I'm live streaming, so you can see my face on it. So we go in there, and everyone's like, dude, like, can I wear the helmet? So everyone's trying the helmet on, and this guy comes up, this guy from Canada. Yeah. Right. So the Steelers are playing the Packers, and all these people are down here from Canada, and this guy, Trash, this Canadian guy comes over, and he's like doing this rant into the, which is great, you know, for the content. Dude, there were some great live streams going out that whole week, man. We're just going out in armor around Pittsburgh. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. He's getting, and he's yelling, and people in chat are like, woo. Courtney was here, like, loved it. Loved this dude. So then he's like, can I punch you? I was like, go for it, you know? And he's there, like, punching me in the armor. Like, splits his knuckle open. Like, whatever. We're talking, we're all hanging out. So I get the helmet back. And, the people that I just met up with, they're like, because I went down there by myself, so I was like, all right, I got a group of people to hang out with already. They're like, well, we're gonna go to this other place down the street. Awesome. So the guy from Canada is like, hey, he's like, let me get a video of something real quick. I'm like, all right. So he's like, here, he's like, give him to his friend, give him the phone. So the guy, you know, he's sitting there. He's like, can you see? Are you recording? The guy's like, yep. He just like reaches over, like, and as hard as he can, just and headbutts like right here, somewhere. And he's like, yeah, dude. And then he goes like this, and holds out his hand is like covered in blood. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. And I couldn't record it because if the app sees that, then I can get in trouble. So I was just holding it focused on me. He's like, I'm bleeding. It's like really bad right now. I know, it's crazy, man. And his friend's like, he's like, where? He's like, from my head. And then I kind of like I took the camera and zoomed in on him again. Oh man. So he like goes like this, and blood just pours out of his head. It was like, and his friend like lifted up, and you could see where his scalp was split open because he could pull up with his hair, this huge gash. And I was just like, I had my wallet, I had my helmet, everything. I was already staring at the exit. I was just like, I'm getting the F out of here. And I just went around the door. I was like, I'm out. Yeah. He goes, oh, he's like, it's a real helmet. Like, he was just punching me. He was punching my armor, too. I want to make sure this thing is, I did have a little break. Make sure this thing isn't paused. Yeah, totally, man. Like, he knew it was a real helmet. He still headbutted it. He got the Darwin Award. Dude, it was great, man. Like, great content. Yeah. It sucks because when I upload highlights to the live streams, you know, it's never ever the best quality because I'm ripping the footage from a low quality, like I think it even comes across as like 720. But yeah, I mean, you can see, man, I didn't put the blood on it because I didn't want to get in trouble, because then the app can like it can like just actually like mute or just get rid of my video. Boris is here. Boris, what's up? Are you here, man? So yeah, that was an adventure, and then that was a great night, bro. Like it was one of the best live streams I think we ever had. I was just going out in armor, and I met with this other dude, this club, and we're just going out together. Like, Jacob, yo, what's up? Are you off? Hopefully. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the repost. Rex Caliber, what's up? Thanks for the repost. Yeah, man, it was a great week though, man. I went out like 5 days in armor, just bar hopping. I got in some argument with a girl that was about her friend throwing up while it was on my live stream. I had the girl that was dissing me while I was talking to her about armor, and it stomped on my foot. I got the guy that headbutted me. We went to the club where everyone was like patting me on the head. Everyone was like all up to like, are you on the TikTok live? I was like, yeah. Oh, yes. Just so you know, I'm sick Saturday. Saturday, I'm already sick. I'm back Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but Saturday I got a cold. Because we got a fight to do Saturday. I gotta call off work, guys, to go fight. And I'm gonna call it. I'm just be like, something came up. Well, can we ask what it is? It's just it's an emergency, man. There's a huge fight in Pittsburgh, and I'm involved. You know, this stuff comes up, like, we put these stupid ass schedules together months in advance. It's so stupid. I wish that they could just let people that wanted to work the weekends work the weekends. If someone always wanted to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, let them do it, bro. Like, it's always like, every week it's something different. And I'm not going to bother you, so I'm going to switch. I'm just going to tell you right now, Saturday. It is. I got that Saturday cold. Like, I'm fine right now, but as the day gets closer to Saturday, I'm going to be thrown up. I'm going to have a sore throat, a temperature, diarrhea, acute kidney injury, and a UTI. All on Saturday. But I think by Sunday night, I'll probably be good to come back for Sunday night. It's so dumb, man. It's so dumb how the thing is, like, if I had the same schedule, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, I could always be like, well, I just can't do stuff on Saturdays unless I purposely, like, know ahead of time. If it was just like if you're just expected to come in like that, like every 2 weeks, like maybe this event popped up this week. What am I supposed to do? Like, oh, guys, I can't fight in the big, hugest cage match in Pittsburgh ever because I gotta work. Yeah, we'll be good by Sunday. Right. I'm gonna go see a healer on Saturday. I'm gonna wake up Sunday morning and go to a healer who's gonna make me all good for work. But this stuff comes up and there's nobody that's gonna replace me. I'm not gonna sit there and try and bargain. Like, I don't want to work a different day. Like, I don't want to come in tomorrow. It's gonna throw off my whole fight training now. So I haven't called off for almost 2 months, I think. So it's about time. It's about time. As soon as I clock out, call in. No, wait, I gotta wait like 2 hours. No, I have to get sleep before I fight. There's like 10 seconds to go on this stupid ad. It's gonna play another one, just watch. Just listen. Alright. Do you know, like, for the most part, I don't see any ads my whole life. I don't read magazines. I don't watch TV. Like, there's no ad. I don't think I've ever seen an ad on TikTok. I barely use the Blue app where our friends hang out. And anyway, good music. I'd be surprised if I keep this helmet on for the whole hour and a half. We got like an hour to go, everybody. I'm trying to be on later than 12:15. I gotta start getting some sleep. We're gonna wake up tomorrow. If it's snowing, here's the plan for tomorrow. If it's snowing in the morning, we're gonna take Bob outside and we're gonna get some hits on Bob in the snow. Maybe in this helmet too. If it's not snowing, I'm going straight to the leather shop. Boy, oh boy, I want to fix my Aventail, but I'm not gonna redo that until after this fight. I'm gonna take that chainmail out of the vinegar. We're gonna rinse it off. We're gonna scrub all that, just wipe the rust off. I'm dipping it in motor oil. I think that's gonna be my solution. Motor oil. I'm leaving it in motor oil until it's time to fight. They'll be nice and shiny. I'll smell like oil. I gotta watch because this helmet likes to. I gotta get this live stream fuel thing off here. Hey, so here's some news. Let me get this graphic off of here. All right. Darling V, by the way. Always good to see ya. it's been a little while. So here's some news. My daughter and I are playing chess today. Yeah, right. Oh well, hey, I mean it. I know you've been here, so I'm just saying hi. Don't feel obligated, like you don't gotta chat. I just know I see you're putting in the watch time. So thanks for hanging out. My daughter and I are playing chess today. So here's some news, right? Now she is interested in chess. It's great. I'm sitting there, you know, I can tell whenever I have her, like, whenever I'm moving things around, and I'm not great at chess either, by the way, but enough to know, like, what's going on. So when she's moving stuff around, I'm like, are you thinking ahead at all? She's like, no. I'm like, well, that's part of what you're supposed to do. Like, so I'd say, I'm going to move here, and I'm going to be like, and guess what I'm trying to do? You know, like, I'm not just moving here. I'm moving here because I'm trying to get you to do something or pin a piece or something. So you need to watch what I just moved and look at what I might do so you can think what you want to do. And I taught her to, instead of like getting on the defensive, so when I'm like chasing her pieces around, setting things up, like, you know, she might save a knight because I'm gonna take it with a, because I could take it with a bishop, but that move to do that lets me like do something else. I'm like, now instead of moving that knight, I was like, you could have moved this rook over and had me in check, and then I have to do something. Now you're on the attack. Do you know what I mean? So she like got some better experience today playing chess. But you know what I kept doing? Because we're playing with this Lord of the Rings chess set, and Gandalf is the king. I guess, I don't know, Eowyn or somebody's the queen for the white pieces, and then the black pieces. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. So Sauron is the king, right? Saruman is the queen. And the whole stupid time I kept getting them mixed up. And we'd be playing the game, and I would start plotting moves, and I would be like getting there, and I'd be like, check. And she's like, that's the queen. And I was like, oh my, I was like, God. I was like, the stupider, but there's, not that there's anything wrong with it, but the king and queen in the Lord of the Rings thing is two male figures. So I keep getting who's, I should just know Lord of the Rings, like, you know, Sauron would be the king. But why couldn't they have a female character queen? So I kept at 3 or 4. Thanks for like 3 or 4 games, man. I went after the queen thinking it was the king. I just got in the habit of it. And even after we talked about it and laughed our asses off, I still did it again. I was sitting there playing in this move. I had a way that I had a king and a rook with a knight, and I was trying to get I was gonna have my knight move over and fork what I thought was the king and something else. And I get there and I was like, check. And she's like, you did it again. I'm like, oh, I was like, my God, I did. So I kept messing up because I kept going after the stupid pieces aren't designated very well. The queen on the black. So the white pieces, my pieces, the king is the tallest piece. Gandalf is the tallest piece. The black pieces, the queen's actually bigger. Then you got Sauron, like, so it just threw me off. And I 4 games of chess, I attacked the wrong piece. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. So anyway, yeah, it was fun. I haven't played chess forever, but I guess she's into chess now, which is good. I'm trying to tell her, you gotta think ahead. Like, you don't just move this piece. You don't think like just 2. Like, you gotta have a strategy. Like, so I spent the whole time just trying to do certain things. I was like, just think of a piece you want to get and try and make me lose it, you know? She won the first 2, though, which is good. I've never let a kid win a game because they're a kid in my life. If you beat me for real, you beat me for real. It doesn't matter if you're like 14 and you're playing chess. Like, I'm not going to hold back. And I've always been. Same with like playing tag and stuff at the park. Now I get outrun, you know. But growing up, I would never. You kind of give them a little bit of a break. so they don't want to quit. You know what I mean? But 14. I don't even know why she picked it up, but now she's into chess. So I got this chessboard probably like 5 years ago as like a Christmas present from her, like her mom. But we finally used it today. I got beat the first two. I lost the first one. Yeah, I think I lost the first two. The second one was so stupid, man. I lost my queen like really early because I was not paying attention. The board's a little hard to read too because it has like this big Lord of the Rings logo, and I wasn't paying attention that the diagonal line I moved my queen to is actually in line with the bishop because the squares all look dark. They're silver and brown, and there's where the logo is. It's all kind of just brown. My fault for not being more careful anyway, but still, I was like, dang it. So I just kind of threw pieces at her. I was playing like speed chess. But either way, thanks for the likes. Bob just keeps moving away from us, everybody. I do know how to dance bachata. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. So the original thing for my whole online thing, this is like 7 years ago or something. I think it's 7 years ago. I started on here it's supposed to be, I was already like a competitive ballroom dancer. And so I wanted to have like ballroom dance night fighting stuff. Well, this app didn't exist yet. You know the other app for videos, right? They get kind of crazy if you say the names of other apps, so you know the other app. Nikki, thanks for a like and a repost. So what happened was I can this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like bachata. Spin. Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. Yo! Samson, what up? So, so the whole problem is... Thanks. Oh, yeah, I just realized you can't see my feet, but you get the idea. If I'm moving around, if you know bachata, you can tell just by looking at somebody how many times they move over, I guess, with that tap and step. But anyway, so competitive ballroom dancer. I got started in this whole night fighting, like armored fighting stuff. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be like ballroom and fighting and armor. And I was like, I need a name. I was like, the waltz night just sounded cheesy. The foxtrot night was kind of dumb. Night tango, whatever. Everyone is named Tango Night. For some reason, there was no bachata night. It's like, that's me. Because I, competed in bachata along with other things. So it got ruined because of that other app with the whole copyright issue, right? So we would go out and do ballroom competitions like all over the U.S. and I would try and upload the videos of our dances, and they'd get flagged. Half of the dances the music they use would be the red copyright warning, not the yellow one, where it's like, well, everyone could still watch it, but you're not getting paid for it, which sucks. If you ever wanted to monetize your videos, I never could because we're dancing to music that's copyrighted. But a lot of them, they were muted. Like, you couldn't even watch them. I'd upload a video, like, it won't even put it in. You can't even watch it because of the stupid copyright stuff. So I just gave up on the whole ballroom aspect of it. But I already had the name, and there's already like over a couple years into it before I said screw it with the ballroom dance stuff. I do have ballroom dance videos, but I stopped uploading them. I never even uploaded the videos of us doing our we were like doing Latin International in Boston. It was the best event. We were like open gold Latin. like jive, paso doble, samba, cha-cha, rumba. Dude, I was trying to upload it, flagged, red copyright warning, no one can watch it. I was like, screw it. Captain Senor Galaxio. Oh boy, I hope I'm even saying it right. What's up? And thanks for hitting that like button. So I just gave up the ballroom part, so now it's just fighting. And anyway, my partner and I split up from ballroom anyway, so I'm talking to somebody. We're gonna go meet up Tuesday, not like tomorrow, but like a week from tomorrow. It's our first date, and she had asked me. I'm actually not Latin, just the dances. I'm like half Armenian. So we got all the with the duduk, like the desert music. This is a good song. I might turn this song up a little, you know. That's what our music sounds like. But yeah, Latin dance is so much fun. Competed in it for a long time. My partner and I split up. Then I had a new partner who got hurt after a year, so then we couldn't compete. Got another partner. Then I was searching. Everyone's like, it's too expensive, too much time. So I got a new partner. Like, almost half a year through it, her boyfriend was too jealous, made her quit. Dude. So that went out. Yeah, so now I was like, screw it. I was like, I stopped looking. So I'm going on a first date with somebody on Tuesday, and she's all about the fighting stuff. Like, she's not coming to my event this weekend because it's the weekend she has her kids and stuff. But she's like, are you still interested in competing in ballroom? And I was like, well, I mean, I would, but it's not that important anymore. I was like, I'd have to be with that person. Like, I can't put up with it anymore. Like, dancing with somebody, like, they either have to be single or we gotta be together. And she just writes back in, like, all caps. She's like, I want to. I was like, this is the one, everybody. Besides that, she's also really cool in a whole lot of other ways. We got a lot of things in common. So, see how it goes. You know, get some, break out the barroom shoes again, everybody. I haven't competed in 2 years now. I haven't even been to a social dance other than like last week. Well, we'll see. If you've ever been here for my dating stories, you know it's pretty bad. Yeah. The last week. Yeah. Oh, did you hear that? Wow, that's loud. We actually do got a lot in common. Oh man, Antares, what's up again? Look at my nasty, disgusting, rusty-colored helmet liner. I took my helmet apart. I gotta fix the straps inside. Look at how messed up this is. And I don't want to wash it because I have to put it back together. It has to be dry. I have to have this put back together in like 2 days. No. Yeah, I've got a lot of bad dating stories. Man. Like, to put them, to abbreviate them, the last one that was bad was, I usually use apps. I'm waiting to skip this ad. I usually use apps, right? Because it's easier that way. So anyway, the last time I met someone in person, which is like maybe like a month ago now or something. Maybe a little more than a month ago. And I went to her house and she was like schizophrenic. Dude, it's a long story. Got catfished a couple times. This is a good song too. I'll turn it down after this song. Thanks for the likes. I went out on a date last week, like last Tuesday or Wednesday or something. And I don't know why, man. So I keep dating like physicians. Dude, I dated this girl that was like who like dates like NFL and basketball, like NBA players. I met her on the app. We dated for like 3 months. It was crazy, man. I had a 2016 Ford Fusion. And she drove a black Porsche and a yellow Porsche, and then she had a black SUV Porsche. Like 3 Porsches. The first time we were meeting up. Dating is rough these days. The first time we were meeting up, I picked like a decently nice place, you know, out like in her area. And I was like, I'm about 10 minutes away. And she's like, okay. She's like, I'm here. Oh, because I was running late or something. Not real late. But she's like, oh, well, I was running late too. I was like, good. She's like, but I just got here. I was like, all right. I was like, I'm in a blue, like a Ford Fusion. And she's like, she's like, I'm in the brand new Porsche SUV. I was like, oh. Total mismatch as far as wealth goes. I think that might have been part of it. She's still not seeing anybody though, which is weird. Like, we're still friends online. She's still single, so I don't know, man. But yeah, I've had some odd stories. Anyway, so like last Tuesday or Wednesday, I go out. I met up with somebody. We're going dancing. Maybe. But we split up. She was just like, she was saying she just want to have a relationship at the moment. But if you look at paper, like she had like a $1 million house, and I live in like I have a really nice old house. You know, I don't know what it goes for these days, but you know, she goes to Miami all the time and all this crazy stuff. Like, no joke, dates like sports players. And here's me, the night fighting guy, right? No, but she liked it. She thought it was cool. Anyway. Thanks. The best thing, the ceilings are so tall. I still got like another foot room. I never thought when I moved in here how lucky I'd be to have high ceilings. The heating bills suck though. Like, it costs like it's over $500 a month in the winter to heat it, which sucks. Yeah, that's the one. I like the higher ceilings. And anyway, and last week I went out. I forget, it was like Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. We were going to dinner and dance. Dinner was great. We like talked the whole time, laughed together. We're getting along great. Then we go dance. At the end of the night, you know. If the dummy is me, so and I was like, hey, at the end of the night, I was like, oh, we're gonna part ways. I was like, that was a great night, I'm glad we met. And so I was kind of judging to see how she's gonna come at me, see what we might be about to do, because it was a great night. So she turns sideways, and she goes like this, and gives me like this little pat on the back. So I was like, in my head, I'm like, that's odd. So I didn't ask her for a number or nothing. I was like, will you get home safe? She's like, I will, you too. I was like, all right. So I get home, open up the app. I was going to say, hey, I made it home unmatched. So weird. Great night, unmatched. Apparently I'm unmatched in sword skills and on the app. Dude, I don't know. So weird. Amber, what's up? How's it going, Amber? But see, that's weird. Like, there was nothing to indicate that there was anything odd. Maybe she was just like playing it off, like maybe she didn't want to be mean. Maybe she just wasn't attracted. I don't know. We were talking the whole time. You never would have thought there was an issue, but I got unmatched, so I don't know. And it's the same. Maybe she's a doctor. Maybe I'm just a nurse. I've gotten unmatched for that plenty of times. I don't know. Could be. Yeah, you never know. Amber, I'm alright. How are you doing? We got a big fight Saturday. I picked up this crazy fight. Hey, Amber. Yeah, I mean, you never know. It could have been something. Maybe she just changed her mind about date. Who knows? But to unmatch me, not even just say, hey, things are great, but maybe I don't think I feel like I was feeling it. Dude, I told people to their face, I don't know if I'm feeling this. I don't know if I'm feeling a connection here, or I don't know if I'm feeling there's any chemistry. It's better to say in person, or at least say on the phone. But just to get unmatched, it's kind of odd. That's how it is these days. Not too bad. This is a totally chill, nothing crazy today. Trying to get some hits on Bob so I don't get behind. I've only slept a couple hours overnight. Yeah, it's easier to just unmatch somebody or just ghost them. Dude, yeah, we all can agree on that, huh? Yeah, you don't just, See the whole thing, and there's very few things in life that bother me, and one of them is from working in a hospital. And Jixium, if you're there, what's up? And one of them is I don't want to be 85 years old and rotting away in a hospital bed alone. Yeah. Well, then you, and musical instruments, yep. You can attract someone with music. If only I could if only I could play music, I could attract someone with it. I can make AI music. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what. I was just saying this is a totally chill episode today. I got a huge fight coming up Saturday. I'm fighting in the AMMA league. You know, the big cage match league? Oh, yeah, me too. So, first of all, good to see ya. Second of all, I hope things are still I don't even know who I'm fighting yet. And second of all, I hope things are still progressing, right? For you. Thanks about rooting for me. I'm not gonna have a live stream though, because it's a total professional venue. I'm not gonna be able to come out like usual with a live stream. There'll be clips of me somewhere. So it's for AMMA, and I don't know who I'm fighting. Like, yeah, they should have the fights together tonight. So here's what happened. The PA Sports Commission was not even going to let them do the event here in Pennsylvania, which I don't know why. The Gaming Commission or something. I don't know what the issue is. So it was just they weren't even going to do it. Now they're going to do it. So they're just putting everything together. I bet tomorrow I know who we're fighting. One of my friends who's fighting there too was in here earlier. Let me turn this down. The good songs have... So my friend who's fighting there too is in here. He's like, I don't even know who I'm fighting. I was like, me neither. We could be fighting each other. Yeah, right. We'll see. Too bad I'm not meeting my new date before the weekend. If she'd come, she seems to love this stuff or thinks it's interesting. So, but yeah, I'll be riding solo. My quarterman. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see if maybe he can get some pictures or something. So yeah, man, it's like the other thing. I don't think I'm not gonna have my phone. Like, I'm not gonna be walking down to fight. I don't want to have to keep track of my phone. That's the other thing. It's a huge freaking event, you know. I don't have to keep my eye on my phone. Like, someone would have to have it before me already down there. I don't think it's gonna work out. There'll be clips. It will be on their YouTube. They upload every match, I believe. Oh no! Well, how did that fight go with the ego trip? Yeah. Oh. Maybe she will. So, but everybody that's on the list, like, I mean, there's nobody easy. And they're not even going with weight classes. So, I could be fighting someone huge. One of the huge guys from Kinyaz, I think, is going to be there. Oh, well, was it a good experience or bad experience is what counts. I don't know. Was it good or bad? Because, I mean, even if they wipe the dirt with you, Amber, you know. Yeah, so, Jixum, I'm just like, this is just going through the motions. We're getting some hits on Bob. I worked last night. I got home at like 8 in the morning. Kind of awesome. Good. That's what I like to hear. I got home at like 8. I slept like 3 hours. Then I went and picked up my daughter. We hung out for most of the day. I'm back. I'm kind of like this. I'm not tired. I hardly ever feel tired. But if I had to run around and jump around right now, like I'm telling you, I'm not. I'm not trying to. Tomorrow, I'm getting like 8 or 9 hours of sleep. Waking up in the morning. If it's snowing, we're taking Bob outside and we're gonna have an early morning live stream with Bob in the backyard in the snow. I'm looking to see if I can't tell if there's snow on the ground or not right now. The neighbor's lights are all off, so I can't see. No snow. I'm going to the leather store. I'm fixing my leather strap and my helmet. Like, I have to fix it for the event because it broke. I have 3 days to replace this leather strap. It's such a pain. But at least I don't have to redo a rivet. I'm going to the leather store. We're getting some replacement leather. Make a new buckle for the helmet. It'll be good. Yo, oh, Jimmy. You know, Jimmy could use some food. Let's feed Jimmy, actually. Jimmy was on the live stream the 5th time the other night. Amber, I'm gonna catch up with what you're saying there. I gotta feed Jimmy. By the way. That's actually a good thought. Oh my god, 6'4" to 4'11". Oh, yeah. Well, you know, like in these fights, there's no, weight classes, there's no height class. All right, Jimmy is not up. Yeah. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I could do a leather strap. Do you do leather work? Like, you don't even have to tell me. But, do you know that there's a market for... I was talking to, Rose on here who does leather, who actually make some spicy leather. I was just wondering if you ever made something like that. If you want to talk about, I mean, if you want to say yes or no. Put a little bit of, some of those in there. All right. We'll see if Jimmy wakes up or comes out or not. We'll put a couple seeds in there. The thing is, when I'm sitting out here doing this, all this fighting stuff, like, Jimmy does not come out. I think he knows we're awake. Jimmy hates people. That is a crazy height difference, though. Yeah, right. And I gotta repair this spot. Here, I'll give you a close up. I have to have this repaired by Friday. But see, one going that way. Very simple design. It ties in there in the bottom and up, and it just cuts, or it's got a sewn, a hole with some sewing around it, and that's where your buckle goes through. Yeah, that's cool. You have. Oh, right. So, yeah, that's cool. I would see if it's snowing, but I should have looked while we were out. Let me get these gloves on. We got a whole half hour, everybody. I gotta start being like Yoda and conserving my energy for the fight. We gotta work out tomorrow. I should have full armor workout. The next 2 days should be like full armor workout. Thursday, regular cardio. Then I'll have Friday off. Maybe we'll just hang out and talk. I don't know. If we do a live stream Friday, then Saturday's fight day. Saturday, I won't be streaming at all because I'm going to have to go to bed and wake up and go right to the event. Yeah, so I actually had made another buckle out. I tied another leather strap into that strap to get me through the last 2 tournaments. And I'm like, oh, I'll be off till February, but here we are, fighting Saturday. I will. Well, actually, the leather strap. The only leather I have on my kits are just the straps. They seem alright. I need to get a new brig though. The brig I have is about to fall apart. I have to fix that before Saturday too. Yo daughter, what up? I don't have like a whole lot of rivet places to rivet to anymore. I gotta put another patch on it. I'm gonna wear a tabard for this event. I don't want to be looking like a complete trash for the AMMA event, so I think I'm gonna wear a black tabard over top. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I definitely will touch base with you about it if I got something to do. Blacksmithing would be great. That's one thing I don't do at all. I can do my maintenance on my armor, like replace rivets, chainmail. I mean, I have a guy who'll weld stuff if I need it, I guess. Heck yeah. That a great thing to know, that's for sure. Let me just make sure that this thing's even counting. I don't trust it anymore. Sometimes when you walk away, the app pauses. For no specific reason, it will pause. Yep, we're good. Right? Yep. We're on like 1,590. Just in case something happens. That's the number we can go back to. Yeah, it would be cool to have a cute, like, I mean, I like this helmet as, I wear this, like, whenever we do, like, events, if I'm in a marshal, like, at home, you know, around here. It's cool to have, yeah, it'd probably just be cool to have a cute helmet. Even if it doesn't pass, I mean, something you can wear, like, at events around, you know, afterwards or something, or before the fights. I don't know. Well, if we can even get like 2,000 hits, that'd be great. I just don't want to get too far behind. The next couple days are going to be more cardio, less Bob. We'll be live streaming it though. I'm going to do some exercises like getting up off the ground and rolling around on the ground in armor at the park. Because getting up, man, that takes a lot of energy. You know, if you get thrown on the ground, we fight 3 rounds no matter what. Oh, you make it past. Oh, right. Nice. Heck yeah. I don't even know how I make a helmet. That's cool stuff. If it snows tomorrow, oh, I gotta start up the truck. I gotta make sure my truck's running. I haven't drove it in like 2 months. I should just get that going. I'm gonna have to start that up tomorrow anyway. With this cold weather, just make sure, take it around a block or something. I just don't want to, if there's a lot of snow, they said we get to 5 inches, and I'm going to the leather store regardless. Sometime tomorrow, whether I have to wait till they clear the roads up or something. The bonus would be if I go a little later. There's a pretty cool Ukrainian grocery store I can stop at. They'll be open at like 10. This isn't bad. Nice little arm workout. This is the shield I'm using to fight. Here's my saber. I don't know if they're gonna pass my saber or this other sword. Maybe I should just use this other sword a little bit. I hate this sword so much. The balance on it is horrible. It's like all the way up here. I don't like the handle. Yo, yep, heck yeah. Yo. Oh, happy birthday! Yo. Ah, well. Man, Amber, happy birthday. Yo, heck yeah. Oh, man. Hammer, that's cool. Hammer Steel. It's one of my favorite helmets. Yeah, happy birthday, Amber. Well, thanks for coming by and spending some time, geez, on your own birthday. Yeah, you have and like we got half hour from now and I'm gonna go to bed too. So sweet dreams, and I hope you had a good birthday. I really like this helmet. When I first got it, I was just trying to find like a helmet to wear for because we have events here, right? Well, we don't really now, but whenever we have the Boo Hurt events, and I was like, I want like an open face helmet or something just to wear when I'm like refereeing, like just to protect top of my head in case something would happen. And here we are. This fluted helmet, man, is great. Oh man. Dober plays AI. Wait, Dober plays AI? What's the AI that you play? Oh man, as long as we get over 2,000 hits, I'll be happy. Jixium, I don't even know if you're still here, but this is just like a sluggish day, man. Like I was so close to just skipping Bob, but I was like, we gotta get some hits on Bob. Thanks for the likes. 8 or 9 hours of sleep, I'll be back to normal. Oh, thanks for the t-shirt. Oh, wait, it is facing her. Yeah, I did flip it. Yeah. They had another one too that was really cool. It was kind of like the same theme, but it said no quarter. This is a place up in New Hampshire. I bought this when I fought up there. The Knights Hall, man. If anyone's ever been to New Hampshire, yo, Logger, I would so love to take Bob down. Like I was just saying, I can't believe I'm hitting Bob right now. I'm so tired. I want to do cardio. I think I'm skipping it. You know the garage cardio. Tomorrow, garage cardio. Actually, tomorrow. Here's the cardio I want to practice. I want to put armor on. I'm going to practice getting up off the ground over and over, falling down, rolling around in my armor on the ground. Wow, man, I'm getting back into the cage fighting scene earlier. I was going to wait till after February to get into cage matches again, but here we go. We're starting in 2025. I got knocked out like 13 months ago. So I gave my, it's not that important. I'm not like the big cage fighting master, so I just have not done cage fights for like a year. And here we go, back at it. I feel ready to do it, so we're going to do it. Yeah, oh yeah. It's really hard to get up when someone's on top of you. Jerry! It's 23. I even just got it in my head. Yo. Yo, what's up, Joshua? You made it. Yep. 23, I'm at it. Do you know I like never use my teeth to open stuff? That felt really creepy to me. There you go, 23. Cheery! So getting up off the ground, it's really good to know how to get up off the ground fast before they jump on you. So just to like... The other thing too, because they don't stop it. So like IMCF or like some of these other leagues will give you 10 seconds on the ground to fight. Joshua, thanks for the likes too, while you're here. They'll give you 10 seconds on the ground to fight, and then they stand you up. Like not in this. So if I end up on the ground, I'm gonna have to fight my way to my feet. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that I'm doing stuff rolling around. It's a lot different when someone's on top of you, but I just want to be able to. I want to like lay down. I don't want to like purposely fall down and take fall damage like repeatedly. But I want to like lay on the ground in different positions and try and roll out of it into to standing up position over and over. That's what it's going to be, a goofy looking live stream. That's going to be tomorrow. I don't have a specific time because I don't know if it's going to snow. They're always like, it's going to snow, and then it doesn't. When I was in nursing school, man, I had this big old like Dodge Ram. And so they're like, we're going to get like 6 inches of snow. I was like, oh my God. Like, I better take the car. I was like, I'm going to drive the truck downtown. I'm going to just park downtown Pittsburgh. And I'm just going to go to sleep. I'll wake up for class in the morning. I wake up, it's sprinkling rain. No snow. So, I don't believe it when they say, you're going to get like 5 inches, bro. We won't. But if we do, if it's snowing, we're getting a Bob workout. Thanks for likes. This song coming on, I'm turning up a little bit. We're either getting a Bob workout if it snows, or we're going to the leather store and then back. We're live streaming a good bit tomorrow. I don't have a schedule. Oh, the app. It's an hour. The app's been on. It rings every hour. Wait till it rings again. Time to go. This is do you know, like, they used to let people fight Boohert with helmets like this? Open face? Yeah, we have a winner! Yo. You know that these helmets were actually legal? If you had a metal piece that was, like, down under here? And you could actually go like this. And your face would be this wide open. Because whenever you lower your head again, now you're covered. But you could wear a helmet like this, believe it or not. And you could be looking around like this, and your face is just wide open. Fighting Boohert. Yeah. I'm talking like more than 10 years, like 12 years ago though. Because you'd have the metal piece here, but you could pick your head up and look. But when you put your head back down and it closes up, and there's no bars. I don't remember either. But you know what I'm talking about. It's like this, but you can look up and stuff. Yeah, I actually can find the clip. I'll post it this week. I'll post and upload about it this week. I'll find that clip. I'll be like, could you imagine that people used to wear helmets like this? I'll be like, you think wolf ribs are bad for open eye slots like some people, Check this helmet out. Like, everyone, everyone thinks wolf rib is unsafe. Check out this guy. And he's fighting like Battle of the Nations in it. Try and put some purpose into these shots here. Is the camera shaking? It doesn't look like it on my end. Is it okay? It's a guy from Russia, but yeah, you get a great look of it too. You even get a look at it from a guy who's recording on the ground, because you can see him up and looking around and stuff, and you can actually see where he's like this, and someone's swinging a halberd and it hits him on top of the head, and then he like closes it up. So he was actually walking around like this, where someone was swinging an axe at his head, and then he like closes up. All right. Yeah, the floors in here kind of. See, if I stomp, if I'm jumping around, it's a lot different. If I'm just hitting Bob like a casual Bob hitting day, I'm gonna go left-handed for a minute. Thanks for the feedback, by the way. It's important. It's gonna suck having to. It's gonna suck having to fight after working night shift, but whatever. Darling B, what up again? It's all right. Yo, it happens, dude. The funniest misspelling. Yo, thanks for the likes. Let me turn this down again. The cool song's over. So, if anyone here would recognize the name Anchorbeard comes by. So he came into chat one day. I forget who it was, and they're like, "Hey, Anchor," and he wrote, "Ho, what's up?" Like instead of "Hey," it wrote "Ho," like. Yeah. And it was like, oh my god. We're like, we know it was autocorrect, or we know it's a misspelling. Yeah, well, autocorrect is an itch. Oh yeah. Oh. What the duck? Get some left-handed hits in. You never know. I've fought left-handed a few times in my life in this Boo Hurt sport. One time was yo, Evie, what's up, Evie? If you're there, I fought one time left-handed because someone hit me in the right hand so hard it like busted my knuckles and my sword hand, so I switched. Hey, what's up? Good to see ya. So I had I don't know if you heard, I got a big fight coming up Saturday. So we're kind of like chill on Bob tonight. I'm fixing my helmet. That's the project we're working on tomorrow's live stream, as long as I get the leather to do it. Totally unexpected. Totally unexpected. I'm fighting the biggest fight of my life Saturday. The cage matches. You know, I'm always like, I just customized. Oh, these ads, man. You know, I was like, everyone's like, do you fight AMMA? And I was like, that'd be nice. Like, I'd like to, like, cross it off my bucket list. I was just telling everybody this week, I was like, maybe, like, when I'm 50, I'll do it and then I'll retire. No, I'm fighting Saturday in the AMMA. Yo, no, I'm not nervous. I just want to make sure that I'm ready to go. I gotta fix my helmet strap. So we took this is what the inside of the helmet looks like. So I have to fix a strap in here, because if people are gonna be if someone's be trying to pull my helmet off, I mean, not trying to purposely put it off, but if they get you in a headlock or something, you know, that strap isn't secure. So I got to fix that strap. I'm not nervous. I mean, I just look at it as it's another person. There's some really good people, and I don't know who I'm fighting yet. It'll be a little bit easier once I know who I'm fighting. Maybe we'll do a film review Friday or something. We'll review whoever I'm fighting. We'll watch one of their fights and see if I'm in danger or not. But I just look at it like it's a person, just a person in armor. I have armor too. I think the most time was traditionally in the winter, but not anymore. There's stuff to do all the time in this sport now, which is crazy. Back in the day, you know, when I first started, you know, if I had like 5, I think the first year I did it, I think I had like 4 or 5 events. That was it. There wasn't anything else going on around here. Nowadays, like you have to decide, well, do I want to do this or this? There's so much going on. My first fights, they were in like a metal cattle pen cage, and it was at the Moose Lodge in New Jersey. One of my friends kept having us out there, you know, and there's thanks for the likes. And he'd be like, hey, we're gonna fight again, you know, like November or whatever, like April 10th. If you want to come out, I'd be like, heck yeah. It just got around like word of mouth. And it's just nowadays, it's like everything, you know, the website's got all the events posted. Someone out there compiles a whole list of events, or at least she used to. I don't think she does it anymore, because that's a lot of work. Thanks for the likes. For people to just steal it. You know, she puts all this time and effort into looking up where all these events are, makes this whole calendar, and then people just steal it, and they post it like it's their, you know, their list. Which is, I don't know, that'd kind of like get under my skin a little bit. yeah, I don't think I finished saying that. I was fighting sword and buckler. I was fighting someone. He kept slashing me in the hand, like in my fingers here. And the one time it just hurt so bad. And after that round, I was like, I can barely even open and close my right hand. I got tagged in the fingers so much. So I switched and I fought him left-handed. I didn't do too bad. It's weird though, because my left arm got so worn out. Despite throwing shield punches, this is a much different movement. I gotta do some more left-handed work though, you know? Like, I don't do it enough. Like, this is left-handed right here. Yeah, oh, we flipped the camera on, that's right. Sometimes it's backwards. I hate fighting after a night shift, but I don't have a choice. There's no way on earth I was gonna miss fighting AMMA when I got the opportunity. Pedro, what up? 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes till a sword drops. My eyes are dry. I don't know if it looks like it. Do I look tired? Yeah. To prepare, so there's no weigh-in. So if there is a weigh-in, I would actually be having to like make sure I don't like get out of my weight class. But there's no weigh-in. We're just going on what we weigh like right now. So I don't follow a diet. I just eat things that make me happy. That's why I got this. That's why over yesterday and today I drank a whole thing of this iced coffee stuff. Sword punch. What about the sword punch? So yeah, I drank a whole carton of this. There's not it's coffee. There's not a ton of calories in it. There's like at least probably 1,600 calories in that carton. I just eat good mood food. I get a nice workout in. I make sure I'm in a good mood. I don't overdo it. And then I like think about planning, like what am I gonna do? I run through the moves in my head. Oh yeah, it looks like creamer. Actually, that stuff is so bland. It's supposed to be peppermint iced coffee. It doesn't even taste like it. I'm seeing about the sword punch thing. I don't know. Did I miss something? Sword punch. It's hard though if you miss with a sword punch because when you bottom out, you know the sword wants to keep moving. Honestly, if I was gonna just do sword punches, I'd probably hold it upside down. I've seen people do that before. I don't think it's illegal an illegal move. So yeah, I just make sure I'm in a good mood, you know. I mean, it's more about the mood, and I make sure I get enough sleep. That's what I'm saying. The hardest thing for me is to be that I'm gonna have to clock out of work Friday. Friday, I'm coming home as soon as I can get out of work. I'm loading the car. I'm gonna have everything sitting out Wednesday or Thursday, maybe Wednesday, ready to go. I come home Friday morning, pack the car, go right to bed, wake up, drive to the event. Gosh, I gotta start getting ready. I hate it. I'm gonna be rushing around. I just have to make sure I get enough sleep. If I can get like 8 hours of sleep, it'd be great. I don't know what time we need to be there. Oh, sword punch. Yeah, I don't think you're better if you can have a punch without anything in your hand is the best. I would probably rate it like this. Kinda. No, maybe. Here. These, Alright, my opinion. Best punch, nothing in your hand. That's like if you're fighting with like a long sword, maybe a two-handed axe, you know, and you take your hand off and punch real quick. Next best. Now, there's a rule these days, though, where you can't go all the way down. So you have to be at least right here. But having something in your hand like this isn't too bad. Because this is not as heavy. So this is a decent punch. Where if you're punching someone, like it just stops. How compared to a sword punching someone, I gotta just show you on Bob. Yeah, I'll tell you the difference. Okay, see, punch, boop. It's in your hand. Sword. See how the sword still wants to travel past a little bit in slow motion. Because the weight of the sword's still traveling forward. So kind of like, you know what I mean? Even if you punch, maybe an uppercut's not bad, but I don't know. Alright. It's the reason I like this more than fencing and stuff like that, because it's not one hit to win. So, if you're fighting fencing, stuff like that, right? Like it's, you know, boop, I won. But, you know, boo hurt is like a time limit. So, as many times you can hit someone. God, man, these people are inviting me a co-host at like at the worst time trying to read chat. Everybody's cute. Everybody's, wow, Creeper Nation actually, A3. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, time limit. So fencing is first hit. This is 60 seconds, 2 minutes. Do you know what I mean? So that's the first difference. There's no thrusting in Boo Hurt though, so we never do this. If you've seen my helmet, you know how big the eye slots are. That's why. So it's not the most accurate form of medieval fighting either. It's kind of just a whacking sport. Punch, whack, 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 punch, whack. Do you know what I mean? So this is like a pound and a half. Then this is the sword I'm fighting with Saturday. Hopefully. Which you know, and I don't even know, honestly. Because people ask all the time, I couldn't even tell you. I just know it's within the rule set. Probably like I don't know, 3 pounds. I'm just guessing. Yeah, I need to weigh them. You've made a good point. I need to weigh them because everyone always asks, and I know that the plastic one is a pound and a half because I actually weighed it. But this is what I'm fighting with. As long as they let me fight with this one, I'll be happy. If I have to fight with that other stupid sword down there that I hate, I'm gonna be unhappy. Because this one, you know, I can move around so much more nicer. This one has such a better balance. I just don't know what they're gonna allow. I mean, if they let me get away with it, this is my dueling sword, you know. It's not gonna do anything to them. You hit somebody with this, it doesn't hurt. Oh, okay, no problem. Hey, I hope hope we're doing a good job teaching ya. Oh, like dancing swords? Like the kind you can balance like this? The weight on those are crazy. The balance of those is like right in the middle. So you can, yeah, this is the weight, this balance is like, sorry, I'm spitting sometimes. It's not the best, but it's still like right here. Meaning it balances right here. Yeah, autocorrect. Yeah, none of them are sharp. Look. Not sharp at all. Oh, yo. Hey, well, I have a huge fight Saturday. I've been awake. I've only slept like 3 hours or something since night shift yesterday, since 8 a.m. So this is kind of like a more chill, kind of just hitting the dummy workout, just to stay loose. But I got a very huge, important armored cage fight coming up Saturday. So tomorrow, the content is to be me in armor rolling around on the ground and getting up and doing other stuff just to make sure I got everything like I'm all good. However, I'm not going to be able to wear my helmet since I took it apart. Spinning again. Yo, Jeremy, what's up? Jeremy, this is what I've been doing for Heartme's. So tired, man. Like, I'm going to bed in literally 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, but now that you're here, we're about 12:15 is the cutoff. Oh, man. Good to see ya. Yeah, so I've been streaming all my fights, but I can't at this one because it's like it's a pay-per-view. It's like this is like the big leagues, and they're not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to stream it because I have an entrance. I have like entrance music. I can't keep an eye on my phone. Oh no, well I like to do something for Heartme's. No, well, yeah, AMMA. Yeah, if you, yeah. Type that term in, AMMA. If it doesn't come up, type in medieval MMA, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, man. We got till 12:15. I was saying 12:15 to get hits. So let's see. I hope we cleared 2,000 hits. I'm sure we did. Yeah, if you got 1 second, once this hit, I'll show you one of my sets of armor. As soon as this hits 12:15, swords go down. Like this is just like going through the motions. Trying to stay at least a little loose. All right, 12:15. Let's just get a count. There's a counter on the back of Bob where we are hitting this. We're over 500,000 hits. Let's see what the counter says. Every time we hit Bob. Almost every time. Alright. I do have a cage fight video, though, posted on my profile. 2,597 hits. Oh, I just tapped it. Alright, so that's hits per day. So that's not bad. It's about the same. I'll show you a set of armor real quick. Let me just write this down before I forget. 2,597. Hang on. Alright. Plus 2,597. Tomorrow will be armor workout. We're on day 170. Jeremy, if you're still there, I hope you're having a good day. So that's what we got to. So we're on 506,000 hits in 170 days. All right, come with me. I'll show you some armor before I get off here. If you're still there. Which, yeah, it looks like you are. All right. And everyone at these events go, these guys are walking around with 80 pounds of armor on. Guys, 115 pounds. But this is my avatar profile from the app. This is my armor I fight in for the team stuff. The heavy duty armor. But like, see, it's all like steel armor. That's heavy shit. Thank you. Yeah, huge fight. Biggest, most. I'm crossing off the bucket list. Everyone's always like, "Do you fight AMMA?" It's like, well, I mean, I fight in cages, but I haven't fought AMMA. Well, here we are. I was just saying last week, like, I want to one day. Well, I am. Yeah, a lot of metal. All right, tomorrow. Let's see if it's snowing. If it's snowing, here's the schedule tomorrow. If it's snowing in the morning, if we got a couple inches of snow, we're hitting Bob outside in the snow. Like, but a better workout than we did today. Which will probably be about like 9, 10 in the morning. If there's no snow, I'm going to the leather store that Jeremy told me about. No, there's no snow. It's not even snowing. Dude, I don't know when we're going to get 5 inches, but it's not happening yet. So, I don't know. Depends on the weather. If it snows, Bob, early. No snow, leather store. I'm going to get leather straps for his helmet. And I will fix it on stream before we hit Bob later in the day. I know. I'm like I never can just have I can never just say yeah we'll be on at 8 a.m. because like it depends what the weather's like. All right, man. I put a little wow my head's all red there. Yeah. Yeah, right. You can't do so. It's like AMMA, but you don't do submissions. If you can imagine, like, look at this helmet. Okay, imagine being a referee, and you're refereeing an MMA match in armor, and this is a helmet. Here, look at this, and then this is a helmet that someone's wearing, and you have to decide if this person is knocked out or not. The bare minimum. You mean like to buy armor? Yo, thanks. Thank you. All right. Look. Okay. I'm laying on the ground. And I'm not moving. Am I just resting? Am I knocked out? Say there's a guy on top of me and I can't move because he's just sitting here going boom, boom, boom. Like, and I'm on the ground. Like, can you tell what's going on? Probably not. This helmet's like 18 pounds, by the way. Really good. Look. Don't ever fight swords. Steal swords with you need a full gauntlet, but look. Nothing. Dude, like I don't even feel it. Like it doesn't even bother me. You know? I don't have anything else laying around here to beat myself in the face with, but you get the idea, right? And then I can go to work the next day and my face isn't all beat up. But that's why there's rules that, yeah. Oh my god, is autocorrect still messing up? Yeah. No. This is my armor I'm fighting in. It's sitting here on the heater because I was working out in it and I was just making sure it dried out, but I gotta switch. I gotta unmirror this video. Alright, it's back. Now I can aim it properly. But see, this is like the armor I have it leaning up against the heater though, because it has to dry. Has to dry. These are the kind of, yeah. You never fight with the single finger gauntlets. You need to fight with like the gauntlets that have like it's a full plate. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a bigger plate, so when you get hit in the hand, like it actually will absorb the force better. If that makes sense. Yeah, never buy armor for this sport without finding out. They sell stuff. They're like, boo hurt armor, dude, and it's not. You know what I mean? See this mace? I can't use it because it's colored black. Boy, oh boy. That's in the rules. Someone sold it to me. I went to an event. They're like, you can't use that. I was like, why not? They're like, it's colored black. I was like, who cares? Like, well, the rules say it can't be painted. Well, okay. I was wasting my money. I got to put time and effort to get that black paint off there, you know? So that's why, yeah, you always got to talk to people who don't. I didn't even know that. But I at least know about armor enough, you know, like to... I don't know, but if I don't get off here now, I'm never going to get to bed. So tell you what, tomorrow, this is the helmet that I'm working on. This is the helmet I'm fighting in. So I need to get this all tuned up. I need to buy some things to get this put back together. ASAP. Pressure washer, I know, right? Right. Dude, start your own team at some point. Yep, good night. And everybody for hanging out. Thanks about the helmet. Darling V, thanks again for like last minute. Everybody just for talking. GCH and Logger and I don't even know how, because it's like Zane. Dude, I'm so bad right now with names. So tired. So yeah, we'll catch y'all later, you know. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what time. I'll be on a lot tomorrow. I just don't have a set schedule. Depends on the snow. The priority is getting that helmet strap fixed. Yo, you too. Street dreams, everybody. I'm tired. We'll see y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. Street Street dreams. See, even I'm auto-correcting myself. Haha. Later on, be safe. Yo, yeah, heck yeah. You too.